Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd, we greet you all through greeting of Islam, and we say to you all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we have a story for you all, and this is a story in reflection. A little more than 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to study in the country of Kuwait at a particular mahad, at a particular academic institute, and had the opportunity to study and learn directly, immediately from several of the mashayikh of Kuwait, several of the scholars of Kuwait. And this was it was a phenomenal experience, in that there were numerous works that we were able to cover in several different fields of study. For example, we were able to broach the topic of Aqidah, the topic of theology with some depth, with regard to the Tawheed of Ibadah, with regard to the Tawheed of worship, with regard to the Tawheed of Asma wa Sifat, with regards to the Tawheed of Allah's names and His qualities, as well as broader Aqidah as well, in covering some of the details of our belief system academically. We studied Sahih al-Bukhari. We had the opportunity to study Fiqh. We studied the book of marriage and the book of dowries. We studied the entire of the book of worship twice over at two different levels of that study. We studied al-Qawa'id Fiqhiyya. We studied fiqh maxims of law. We had the opportunity to do some study of the Arabic language and grammar and morphology. We did tajweed. We did the Sirah of the Messenger of Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We did elocution and the biographical account of the Messenger of Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We did some Tafsir as well. We were able to also cover the topic of Qawa'id of Tafsir, maxims in Tafsir, and it was just so much. There was just so much that we covered in that intensive study. And even though it was a series of months that we undergone this study, or that we had undergone this study, it was as though there were a number of years that had been condensed down into a very small period of time, comparatively speaking. And I compare that to my experience in the Islamic University of Medina, in living in the prophetic city of Al-Medina and studying with scholars there. And what we had the opportunity to cover in the period of time that we covered it, had we covered the same material studying outside of university time, of course, with these scholars that are teaching in the Prophet's Masjid or in other masajid throughout the city or in their homes and such, it would have taken us years to cover what we covered in that period of time. And we were able to grasp a very strong foundation in particulars concerning the academics of the faith itself, and to get quite minute, right, into the minutiae of certain issues. And it's an experience that I truly valued, and it had great impact upon me, to the extent that before I left there to come back to the U.S., the United States of America, I began thinking, and then completed the thought upon my return, we should have something like that available for us on our level where we are. There should be a way that we can take the foundation of the religion and take several different Islamic disciplines and get our people exposed, grounded, and confident in the foundations of our faith itself, so that each one of us can be more independent in our understanding as well as in our practice of the faith. Give the keys to the people, give them the tools that were given to you. And this thought process, it led me into, which is also now more than 10 years ago, the establishment of the Islamic Creed Academy. And the Islamic Creed Academy is exactly this. It is structured in order to expose us to the foundations of the religion itself and enter into the academics of our faith, so that we can build our confidence in our faith, build some independence in our faith, understand how the sciences of our faith actually operate, as opposed to simply having to always ask the imam or the student of knowledge or a scholar about every particular thing within the faith, where there are certain areas that you can get grounded yourself in, and it doesn't have to be a painful process either, right? This is something that can be done. So we established the Islamic Creed Academy for this purpose, and we've been running it now for approximately a decade in different areas of the United States of America in person. But it's come upon us, it's come upon our heart to now, well, what if we can widen the audience? What if we can make this available online? What if we can make this more accessible to the people? So this is where we are now, and we hope that you will take the next stage and the next step of this journey with us as we make the Islamic Creed Academy available to the masses and to our online audience, regardless of where you may be in the US of A or outside of the US of A, wherever you are in the globe. If you speak the English language and you are interested in learning the Islamic disciplines, interested in learning the foundations of your faith for yourself so that you can understand and operate more confidently and independently, then perhaps this course will be the course for you. So we look forward to working with you. We look forward to growing with you. We look forward to having an experience with you. So we ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala that He grants us sincerity, that He increases us in all that is righteous, in all that is good, that He forgives us of any of our misgivings, that He blesses us in this life, that He blesses us in the hereafter, granting us the best of both, and that He grants us paradise, and that He protects us from the fire of hell. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.